Our third and final selection in today's episode sees bottom of the table Wolverhampton Wanderers playing host to 5th place Chelsea. And Wolves, they suffered a loss at the hands of Bournemouth in their last game. Kluivert and Alex Scott were on the scoreboard in the 2-0 win for the Cherries. And numbers-wise, Wolves actually gave a decent account of themselves in this game. They actually won out on every major win predictor statistic, but alas, they couldn't get the ball past man of the match Giorgi Petrovic on their way to another loss. In terms of form, it's now back-to-back defeats for Wolves and no win in their last 4 Premier League games now. What is perhaps more worryingly though, for the West Midlands side, is that they have only scored a single goal over this period. When we filter by home form, we can see it's slightly improved, 1 win, 1 draw and 1 loss in their last 3 matches at Molineux. However, longer term, just 1 win in 12 home games for Rob Edwards' side. They host a Chelsea side who left it late in their win against West Ham last time out. Bowen and Somerville had the Hammers 2-0 up at half-time, but it was the interval that allowed Chelsea to reset and Rosenior to think the game through. His substitutes made an impact, with João Pedro and Marc Cucurella dragging West Ham back to parity before Enzo Fernandez scored in the 92nd minute to snatch all 3 points at the death. After a slow start, it was Chelsea that turned the game around in what was a really good watch for the neutrals. In terms of form, that victory for Chelsea now means they have won each of their last 3 Premier League games. But on the road, it's not quite as pretty. Just 1 win in their last 6 away matches is a worrying stat for a side chasing European football. When we take a look at the head-to-head record, the reverse fixture was a simple enough affair for Chelsea. Wolves managed to hold out in the first half, but they were unable to keep a clean sheet in the second period. Gusto, João Pedro and Pedro Neto scoring in the 3-0 win. Numbers-wise, it was nothing short of embarrassing for Wolves. They generated just 0.17 XG across the whole 90. Longer term, we can see that Chelsea have won each of the last 3 encounters by a margin of 12 goals to 3. My prediction for today's game is that it's quite an open and shut case for the Blues in this one. I will just be a tad cautious because of the poor away form, so whilst I am still interested in backing Chelsea, it will just be for a half stake here in bet number 3, the final bet of today's episode.